In this video I have something to say about communication. Hearing back from people who say that part of their problem is that they feel nobody listens to them. Their family ignores them, so they don't say anything. They don't have anybody that they feel they can speak to about what's really bothering them. They bottle it all up inside. The thing about communication is you can't force anybody to listen to you ever. If it were possible to say things in such a way that the person you spoke to was compelled to listen and compelled to act on what you said, every single person in the world would have every single object ever sold to them in a commercial. It can't be done. You can't make someone listen any more than that someone else can make you listen to them. My advice to you all is to say things anyway. If they don't listen to you, at least you've said it like this. If you see someone standing next to a bear that's asleep and they're poking that bear with a sharp, short stick, you could just sit there silently and watch them, because you know anybody stupid enough to poke a sleeping bear with a short, sharp stick isn't likely to listen to someone telling them that's a bad idea. On the other hand, at least you will have said something. It won't be on your conscience that they have just been turned into bear crap. That bear wakes up and eats them. Instead, some of the people I've been corresponding with actually have been harming themselves by not saying what is on their mind, by bottling it all up inside, and what they want to say comes out in other ways that is harmful to them. Life is hard enough without harming yourself. If there's something that you have to say it. Don't bottle it up inside until it festers and harms you. One thing that I like to point out to people, that this is a little bit religious in tone, and if you're not a Christian, that's fine, just listen to it as an example. While Christ was preaching, he was the Son of God. He could perform miracles. He could get people's attention by raising the dead, curing lepers, walking on water, calming storms. And despite having that as an attention getter, he still only had a dozen, maybe a dozen and a half people who were really paying attention to him at the end. Now, if you have something to say that you feel needs to be said, that is actually meaningful, that is speaking from the heart and isn't just boring trivia and crap that you want to say to someone, why expect that you could do a better job of it to get people's attention than the person who was thought to be the Son of God? Say it anyway. Get it off your chest. Speak from the heart. Say what needs to be said. Now, I can also turn this around and point out that just as you can't make someone else listen to you and feel a certain way, they can't control how you react. They may say things and do things with the intention of making you feel small or worthless or stupid or foolish or not good about yourself or any number of things. But how you choose to react to that is the important thing, not what their intention is. Just as you can't make someone else listen to you, they have no power over you unless you choose to give it to them. So think about that for the next few days. Anytime somebody says something to you that you don't happen to like, think to yourself, it's up to me how I choose to react to this. I don't have to believe it any more than I have to buy the next car that I see in a commercial. After all, if someone doesn't like you, or doesn't value you, or doesn't care about you, what value does their opinion hold? Why listen to them if they don't have your best interests at heart? Why believe them if they're not telling you something that is for a good reason that is not actually being spoken from the heart. I've thrown out a lot of ideas in a very short span of time. I hope that they make sense to you all. If there are any questions, I do actually read my email, and I'll expound on any ideas that I need to fill in. Remember, you are in control of your own life. When it comes right down to it, everything that happens to you may not be under your control, but how you choose to react to it is under your control. If you take the control of your life and feel in charge and feel powerful, you choose to be conscious of how you respond to things and take charge of your own life, things will go much easier for you. I hope this helps. Take care, and I'll see you soon.